Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Veronica, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I've been gone for a few months, but I'm so excited to be back. I've been taking care of family business, just life happens. I am going to unbox a pretty decent size haul from Victoria Beckham Beauty, and I pretty much bought about 90% of the line. I was doing some online shopping at night, and as I've mentioned in other videos, that's kind of where I do my best work. So I figured I would share with you guys after, being gone for a few months. I figured I would share with you guys my thoughts, pros, cons, kind of what I get, the feel that I get from the line. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to leave those down below. And if you like the content, feel free to subscribe and like, and yeah, let's get started. So I've looked through the website. I did not see a foundation. Let me clip my hair here. So I'm going to use the Haus Labs foundation in the shade 210 light medium. And once I'm done, I will be back and we will go from there. I am back. I have my foundation and concealer on. I did not see those items in the website, so I just picked them out of my collection. I used the Haus Labs foundation in the shade 210 and the Vanish concealer by Hourglass in the shade Sear, and Forever Skin Correct by Dior in the shade 2.5N. So now that my base is on, I'm going to start kind of going through all the things that I ordered. There's like 4 orders. They do come in this really cute dust bag. So this is everything I ordered. So we've got our work cut out for us. So now that you've seen the amount of stuff we have to go through, we're just gonna try and move as fast as we can and start off with the contour stylus. And this is in the shade Sandstone. I don't even know that you'll be able to see that. Cute packaging, it seems pretty kind of minimalistic, less is more. And this is the shade. It looks a little deep, not gonna lie, I'm a little worried. And it looks a little warmer than what I would consider for a contour. I've watched a tutorial that she did, and she basically just uses it as a crayon. She goes on to make these lines pretty, wow, okay, that was pretty easy. Okay, I'm definitely holding my breath. Tap it up the front. I like to do a nice button nose. She also does these 2 little lines on the side, and she does a couple of X's on her forehead, and I'm going to just not go too crazy because I'm not sure how easy to blend it is, but wow, already. I'm gonna do a little bit under my lip and just a little bit on my jawline. I'm going to use my Patrick Ta contour brush on this side here. It's for the cream and this is for powder. I'm going to use this, and yeah, let's go ahead and try to blend it out. Well, that was pretty easy. Actually, it did not take that much effort, and it doesn't seem to be super pigmented to the point of like makes you look a little crazy. I think it's pretty buildable. Also, excuse my nails, I really haven't left my house in weeks, so I've been kind of locked up by choice. So I have to go get them done, and I look a little crazy, so I apologize. Let's start with one side, blend it out, see what you guys think. Well, that was pretty quick to blend. Now I'm gonna use my Patrick Ta nose contour brush, this little fan right here. Victoria Beckham usually, I guess, uses her fingers to blend this out. I'm not a big fan of using my fingers just because my nails kind of are in the way, so I'm just gonna use the brush. I kind of like it that way, but whatever works for you. And that is blending pretty nicely. And I'm bringing it up to my brow bone to add a little bit of that shadow there. Boy, that was easy. For now, I'm gonna leave this amount on my face, and as I work with other products, if I need to add more, I will. I kind of want to be cautious as to how much, contour and bronzer I use, because I could definitely go overboard. I do have a heavy hand, so I'm kind of limiting myself. Look how easy that is. That was the easiest blending and application I've ever had with a nose contour, excuse me. So before I go to set my face, I'm gonna use all of my cream products, and this would be the Victoria Beckham Cheeky Posh blush in the shade Mini Skirt. It's kind of like glass, and it should be. Let me make a little swatch here for you. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I want a little bit of a pink, but nothing too bright. I don't know what kind of era I'm in right now, but I'm kind of trying to keep it chill with, you know, contour and all that stuff. Like if I do it, I just want to be very careful. I don't want to be too out there. I'm going to lay it on my hand and pick it up with a brush. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Face and Cheek brush, and I'm going to pick that product up. Don't feel like it's super pigmented, so let's try again. Not seeing too much payoff here, but maybe a second go here will work. Yeah, there we go. Nice flush of color. I am on board. Since they don't have a setting powder or anything like that I noticed anyway, so please let me know down below if you saw something or know of something that I don't, but I didn't see a setting powder of any kind, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my face and I'll be right back. And now on to the star, I think, of the whole haul for me. This is what got me to purchase and kind of wander through their website. It is the Victoria Beckham Matte Bronzing Brick. I got it in shades 2 Soleil and 3 Sand. So I first ordered shade 3, and before I could get it, I think I realized that it might be too dark. So I went ahead and ordered shade 2, and I waited for that to come before I kind of popped on here. So these are the colors in shade 3. Let me swatch them for you. So that does seem a little dark for me. By the way, packaging, super heavy. They're really putting a lot of effort into their packaging. This is shade 2, and let me swatch for you guys. This is the darker shade of the palette, and then the lighter shade. I think it's definitely more my speed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with this lighter shade, and and it's definitely a little bit more powdery, so that's something to consider. I think it's really nice and soft. It feels kind of like blurring. If I look close, it's nice and blurring. With the nose contour brush that I was just using, I'm gonna use the fluffy side and pick up some of that product, kind of blur it out, soften it up a bit more. But now that I've added a little bit of color to my crease, I'm going to move on to the next product, but so far I really like it. It's nice and soft and blurring. I definitely have set my face, but I've left some areas untouched by powder because I was going to use this highlighter stick in the shade Pearl. I'm gonna put it on my hand and sort of just pick it up with my finger. So let's see. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. And it's not like tacky or anything, like it doesn't feel like sticky. And it adds a nice subtle glow. This one seems to be a good contender. They do have another shade that is more peachy, and I'm assuming that is more for like deeper skin tones. Stop, look at that. Yeah, it's doing it. And it's not lifting any of the product I have under. And I like to add some on the Cupid's bow. It just shows the shape, you know, of your lip. Here is the fun part. I picked up a couple of their lid lusters, and I think they're called, lid lusters. They are crystal infused eyeshadows, and I picked up shades Honey and Velvet. So this is Velvet. It is like olive green with like gold undertones. It has like a reflect. Let's try out Honey. I mean, it's kind of like a bronze with like a silver base to it. This is what the swatches look like. This is velvet, and then this is honey. This one has a gold fleck, and this one is more, I feel like a silver. Okay, so honest thought on this, it's not really, even with my finger, it's just not really laying. That's a bummer. Not a big fan of that. And we're just gonna move on to velvet, see what we think there. Let's see if I could do a better job with this one. Oh yeah, this one is doing it for me. And I guess I'm kind of screwed with the inner portion of my eye. I think I'm just gonna have to really try the brush. So I flipped it over. I'm just gonna try and get in here. So no on the brush. So far, I'm having some issues. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, that seemed to work. This is the color. I think it looks super, super nice. I think I like velvet more. I think honey, the pickup and transfer was not so easy. I went ahead and got 3 of their eyeliners. One of them is a jewel tone, which is sequin green, and I picked it up because of this eyeshadow color. And then we have black and cocoa, which I think are pretty standard in any line. So let's go ahead and swatch them. This is sequin green. And it is a jewel tone. Then we have cocoa. They are super creamy. It's not even funny. Look at that. And the payoff is just perfect. And then this is black. That's some really good payoff. Let us see. I'm not the best at eyeliner, I will admit. I'm gonna use their sponge to sort of buff it in. I'm just gonna try this out just to test it out. Kind of add a little bit of brown. See how I feel about that instead. So I do like that. That is very user-friendly. I will say their sponge applicator is super, super helpful. I'm gonna go ahead, do the other eye, and come back. So that was the easiest application of eyeliner I've ever had. On to the next lip definer in the most popular shade, and that is shade 2. I want to go ahead and apply this, and I will be back. So easy. So now I'm going to move on to their Bitten lip tints, and I have shades Sherry and Amour. Again, with the packaging, it's like glass. I really like that. I'm a big believer in good quality products. So, and that goes from packaging to what's inside of it. This is Amour. It's more of a natural tint, like your lips, but better. And then this is Sherry. See, I feel like this might be more my jam today. Yeah, let's go with Sherry. I'll use the viewfinder. It's got an interesting texture. It has like a moisturizing factor to it. It's just like your lips, but better. Would I necessarily say that it's, I don't know, mind-blowing? Probably not. It's cute. And now I'm going to the lipstick. I only purchased one. So this is the Posh lipstick in the shade Pout. I'm gonna give you guys a swatch. It's like a I want to say corally pink. So I'm gonna add just a little bit to the center of my lip. This is the Posh gloss in the shade Bungalow. And let's see. I did pick up one more item, their Instant Brightening Waterline Pencil. And I think they only have one shade, so this should be super easy to find. I'm gonna go ahead and try this here. That's actually really cute. And this is their Future Lash Mascara. I don't necessarily use mascara. I'm more of a bottom lash. Oh wow, no, not a good idea. So heads up, it does come out with a lot of products. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna try. That's not a good idea. Probably not gonna be wearing that. Other than that, let me go put mascara on and I will be back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I have to say, a lot of these products really impressed me. They were very user-friendly. Packaging was amazing. There was no miss. Like throughout all of the products, packaging was What I will say is that we did have a few of their products, you know, be misses, but I also feel like some of these products are going to be in my vanity for sure permanently, that I just really, really liked. That's how much of an impression it made on me. You know, I will leave down below kind of my opinion on how they wore throughout the day, which ones I would repurchase, which ones I would definitely not. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or requests, just leave those down below. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm really grateful to have a wonderful group of people follow me. So if you guys, like I said, have any questions, leave those down below, and I will see you guys on the next one.